Hey man, so in this video I'm going to be showing you the best oath tier list and updated to also include Chain Warden, the new oath right here. So there hasn't been an oath tier list in a while, so I'm just going to do one real quick, and subscribe if you enjoy, and let's begin. So first, Contractor. I would say Contractor goes to a solid S tier because this thing dominates ganks right now. It's insanely good with Judgment, Equalizer, and all of those moves. Low Slice just mostly a free hit in a gank. Judgment is a really good move. It does a lot of damage, and yeah, overall it's a solid oath. We're gonna go to Oath List next. Oath List now, I'd say it's a B tier. I'd say it's a B tier because the only thing it does is resist oaths a little bit, and it gives you obviously wildcard slots, which is insane. But besides that, the oath resistance is pretty mid. It's pretty okay, I'd say. So I'm just gonna keep it at the B tier. It doesn't compare to the other oaths. So Fate Trimmer, we're gonna have to either put this at the bottom of like B tier or C. I'd say top of I'd say top of C, yeah. Because this oath is only good either if you go play support, or you can play some certain builds with it, though there's not a lot you can do with it. So yeah, I've only personally made one support build with this, and I think it's a better support than Link Strider right now, which I'm gonna go to Link Strider next actually. And Link Strider, it has actually fallen off a lot. It's not really good in ganks as well, and it gets cancelled really easily, and it's kind of a lot of like a skill to use. But I think Fate Trimmer could be used a lot better for support. Maybe Link Strider is better than Fate Trimmer, but as an oath overall for PvP, it's kind of bad. So I'm just gonna put it at the bottom C. BLINDSEER now, I think it would go either a top of B or an A. I'm considering one of these two because BLINDSEER is a pretty solid oath with sideless, like Gaze Insignia, and then just doing sideless beam. It's a really good combo. Tranquil Circle is also really insane to use, and I'd say, I mean, compared to the other oaths, I'd say it's a top of B tier. So I'm just gonna keep it there. Again, sideless beam is insanely broken, and Tranquil Circle as well. And those are the only two things that you really need to keep in mind, and why it's good. Though in Conquest, I think Mindsoothe is gonna go really hard. Just putting that out there. Anyway, let's move on to Dawnwalker. Dawnwalker now is either an A or an S. I'm considering an S because Radiant Kick is Radiant Kick, and Radiant Dawn is also really good. And overall as an oath, it's pretty damn good. I'd say it's an A though. It doesn't compare to Contractor. Contractor is dominating. Jet Striker. Now Jet Striker, I'd say it's probably better than Contractor right now. Probably because Jet Kick, first of all, is so good. It instantly TPs you to the opponent, and you can also use Fake Strike. Fake Strike, I think it's kind of okay. It's meh, but the mobility you get with Jet Striker, along with that one mantra Jet Kick, it's just on another level, bro. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it at the top of S tier. Arc Order is another really solid oath I'd put right next to Dawnwalker. Although I don't see it being used as much now, it doesn't mean that it's a really bad oath. It means that other oaths are just being used a lot more. So yeah, Arc Order is gonna stay at the bottom of A tier. Alchemist now is a big support and infinite sustain build. You can also use this on PvP really well. I'd say it probably in terms of sustain and defense, it's probably better than Arc Order because you can just spam the healing potions or maybe hastening potions to just run. But yeah, Alchemist has insane sustain. I'm just gonna put it there just because of that. Now Chain Warden. It's a new oath. A lot of people don't know how to really play with the oath, but this oath is actually really good. It needs a lot of skill to land the mantras because Restrain is like a slightly faster Eclipse kick on the first hits, and I don't know why. I kind of had a hard time landing them. So you might call this a skill issue, but I feel like Chain Warden needs some skill, and it can probably go up here to A tier, right next to Arc Order. Probably a bit better than Arc Order. It has really good combos if you can actually land them. Like, if you land a chain, you can just do Rupture, just pull them close. Flourishing is deadly on this oath. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for this oath. I'm just gonna put it right here. For Soundheart has actually fallen off a bit. Even though I main Soundheart, I have like 1,000 hours on this oath. I'd still say it's kind of like at the top of B tier. Arc Order is probably better than Soundheart. Soundheart, it doesn't have a lot of shit going for it besides the damage. And if they also remove the damage from the oath, it's actually cooked. It's gonna go to like D tier right here. But for now, it's gonna stay at the top of B tier. It's probably a bit better than BLINDSEER, I'd say, and from the rest of the oaths as well. So yeah, Star Kindred now is really good of an oath. So I'd say probably on par with Dawnwalker, honestly. Probably a bit better because it provides mobility as well, along with Ascension, which is an insanely good mantra. Not only Ascension and Revenge is a really good combo. I'd say it's probably above like Dawnwalker, by the way. But Ascension to Revenge or other mantras like Jet Kick or all that. Did I just say Jet Kick? You cannot have two oaths. What the what I want to say is like mantras that immediately catch on to your opponent after using Ascension. It takes advantage of the knockdown and that Star Kindred gives, so I'd say that's why it's insanely good. So Vision Shaper is gonna be the last one, and honestly, it got nerfed a lot. The clones are practically useless. The realm lasts so little now, and yeah, I'd say it's probably like right here. I don't have much to say for this oath. I fought it enough. I got sick of it, and I'm glad it's nerfed. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, please subscribe, so I would really appreciate getting to 10k. Leave a comment if you disagree with any of this, and I want to see your reasoning with anything you have to say. But from my personal experience of ganking as of recently, I'm just gonna have this tier list out there for everyone to know how I feel about the oaths. You can always like have an opinion. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. Take care.